sana 5
floors
enti the omuka say amena yetu no de da obeba say de ko ne ko hwe enti say concrete ni steel alkogumu no enye your videos ni we nyina enti building say you see that the largest civic building omayimu the niema epese de yeni ntino but a single structure ntini ma bebre ni pa bebre say da mo say sika say amuntimi nto aso say method architect demand ni say which year foundation ni we are ya kan nyina ya steel pre-engineered steel na udisi o enti
me chiwase a formula
two floors was here
Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV there osia dem yopo
utie video na me di kan e boy na obehu se eye Apostle Opoku nyina ne Dr. Opoku Mensa echirechire me de enti a ye se eye Ghana na most expensive hole digging the world, you know. Echire se eye sa National Cathedral hole na amna na omatu da hɔ a omonyansi bibia wo so no penifo mienu echire mu amna no eye ye underground buildings was as they say omayu 2 floors ene wo sa amna na da hɔ a bibia ensi so no omuchire ma contractors no SC2 floors ewa ase hɔ a omuchire ma omo videos ene documents approve na eno na Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa Ababonti Abekase enyano kulena according to architect no report the Babonti ne kire se excavation pen o maye o sasa ne so na o man state wo baabia se o ma si dan ni mo 2 floors ewo underground inti the National Board of Trustees in Penifumi no Dr. Opoku Mensa ne Apostle Opoku nyina ka no nim baabia o mo can free men kasa bebre yonko ne ko tie se dio Sam Okudzeto Ablakwa Exp0sęs.
Let me conclude by responding to some of the issues that Board of Trustees have raised this week. There is the claim that the hole that we see, what has become known as the world's most expensive hole, and if you read a recent article in the Financial Times of London, that's how they described it, as the world's most expensive crater. They use crater. Al Jazeera has done same. The New York Times has done same. It's become some international mockery that we are being subjected to. Now, Dr. Paul Opoku Mensa and Bishop Opoku Onyina, who have been speaking, are claiming that what we see there, some 2 floors have been completed, 2 floors underground. Once again, just like when they assured us they won't use public funds, and then we discovered that they were diverting public funds into the project in huge sums without parliamentary approval, contravening the Constitution of the Republic, Article 178. It's a similar situation here. I hold in my hands the contractor's own report to Parliament as at November 29th, 2022. And we all know that since March, when the site was abandoned, the contractors have not gone back there. March 14th, the contractors wrote to all their staff to go home, that government was not paying them. No work has gone on there since. The contractor is saying in this report, which I'll share with you, that all they have done there are excavations and some in situ concrete. That's all. That's what the contractor is saying. Here, stated, and the excavation and filling, $11.9 million, area of about 70,000 meters square has been cleared, including the demolition of existing buildings and structures. About 230,000 meters square have been excavated and removed from site. About 120 trees within the construction perimeter have been retained. In situ concrete, $304,000. About 1,400 meters square concrete has been laid so far. About 220 of rebar have been installed to date. That's all they have done. They do not say that they have completed work on the 2-floor underground. You know, it's going to be a 7-story project. 2 floors will be underground, and then 5 floors will be above the ground. One of the floors is going to serve as a cemetery. The first underground floor will serve as a cemetery for former presidents. That's what the contractors were told. They insist that they are nowhere near completion. So again, that claim is false. Then you see the other claim which has been made, that they need steel of $100 million. It is most shocking that at this time, when there are questions of accountability, they should, first of all, be responding to how come that out of the $58.1 million that has been unconstitutionally withdrawn on the blind side of Parliament, the contractors got only $22 million. Where did the rest go? We know Exp0sęs, for example, got $6 million. They are claiming now that it was less than $1 million, but they can't tell us exactly. But they've told Parliament, and the documents are here, that Exp0sęs got $6 million. And we know of Ajayi's payments as well. So, really, how is it that this project is not following best practice? About 80 to 90% should be going to actual construction. They haven't accounted for that. Then remember that there are other two categories of funds that they have not spoken about. One, the private donations from individuals. You remember even the National Chief Imam sent in some money. Corporate Ghana, churches. They have not accounted for that. How much was raised? And where did that money go? Because now we know that the contractor got only $22 million. Where did all of those monies go to? Then the third category, the U.S. operations. I just returned from there and discovered that there are major fundraising operations in Washington, Illinois, Oklahoma. At least they told the Oklahoma guys that in Oklahoma they have raised some $64,000. So far, they have never accounted for their U.S. operations. How much has been raised from the United States of America? We have not been told. If you say this is a public project, you are using public funds. It's no longer the president's personal pledge to God. The Ghanaian people must know. You must account to us. So, what they should be doing is accounting, rendering a full, impartial account, not demanding more money.
Okay.
So, and you see, even the model. Remember that Daki Wadnos also shared this view when he resigned, that the location, he had serious issues with it. We shouldn't have demolished all of these properties.
But at this point, we've gone past that.
Yes. Now, we are not learning. This steel, B5 is here on the way to my constituency, around Pram, St. George's constituency. B5 is even complaining about how they are struggling, even with their light bills and all of that. B5 could not be engaged. There is the Fabric Metal, so many companies.
Maybe the kind of steel.
You can engage them. And what, $100 million could not even have set up a steel factory. So you see, the whole mindset and the whole approach, this has become such a wasteful venture. So wasteful. And at this time, we can't pay our debts. We can't pay school feeding caterers. We can't pay senior high school suppliers. And you are demanding $100 million when you have failed to account to the Ghanaian people. So we don't care what's happening in Rwanda. That's not the issue. We are a sovereign nation. They should stop all of this propaganda and all of this deception and render an account. Let us know where our money has gone to.
All right. Okay. So Nana.